Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Today we are at the Tyler Park. This is in Newtown, Bucks County, Pennsylvania. This is the scene where Alec Campbell was found deceased in the Neshaminy Creek. What happened was his kayak capsized. It was a really fast moving current. Just rained a couple days before. And unfortunately, it took a 3-day search and recovery operation before his body was finally recovered. It was a really large-scale search. They actually shut the park down. There was a police helicopter from the Pennsylvania State Police that came out here. They used underwater cameras. Like I said, multiple search and rescue teams were here. And this right here is the boat rental area of the Tyler Park. And this is where you would come if you were interested in renting a boat, kayak, or a canoe. As you can see, it's a really peaceful park. We're here during a really beautiful time of the year, the changing of the leaves. And again, he was a park ranger here, and he was really, really well loved, really well liked by a lot of people. A lot of people had a lot of good things to say about him. And the state actually ordered, following this, that all flags be flown at half staff. And again, he was 38 years old. He was a park ranger, Alec Campbell, and he was from Delaware County. And again, he was found on Sunday, May 25th. And this is the scene of one of the dams that Alec would have been trying to take care of with the buoys. The water's not even really that deep here, but it does get pretty fast with the current. Sure. As you see, it's really, really nice time of year out here. This is one of the docks that we're at now. It's really picturesque. So yeah, so it's the Tyler Boathouse here, paddleboards, canoes, kayaks, and rowboats. And as far as what exactly he was doing, as far as the buoy placement, I'm not 100% sure of those details. But Alec was a really warm guy. He was very, very compassionate. He really loved animals. And he loved helping other people. We got some horses that are coming through right now. There's a lot of horse trails here at the Tyler Park as well. So quiet, serene. And also, he was not the only one that died here at the Tyler Park. There was another tragic incident years ago. Beautiful horses. And these folks, I'm sorry, folks, these dams, they look really, really harmless, and they're not. As you can see, they have some like markings up top. It's really hard to see. I don't know, if I was coming down here in a boat, I would probably miss it. But they have like those blue and white markers that you'd see in a pool, but I don't think that's really sufficient enough for something like this, because that could really cause some very serious injuries if you're coming through here and you go over that dam. Experts and a lot of first responders actually call those drowning machines. And like I said, everything looks pretty here. Everything is so quiet and serene here, but things could change in a matter of moments. And that's exactly what happened here. A lot of these are low head dams, and that's basically like they're man-made structures that are built over streams or rivers that spans the entire width of the waterway, as it does here. And they're typically between 1 and 15 feet, and water flows over the top, which is exactly what we're seeing right now. A lot of the hydraulics that are involved are not known by the public with a lot of this stuff. Just over the last few decades, in the Susquehanna River in Harrisburg, over 30 people died. And again, people just think they're going out for a harmless ride, but it's a lot more serious and very, very dangerous. What happens a lot of times is people get caught in the water, and it's the best way I could describe it is like a washing machine effect, same kind of thing. You got to realize that water pours over the tip of this, or I'm sorry, the lip of the dam, and it drops, and just a square foot of that water weighs 62 pounds. So multiply that by millions of gallons an hour, and the chances of escaping and getting out of something like that is really, really low. rescuers can't even help. The water, like I said, it's churning, very similar to like a top-loading washing machine, dragging everything to the bottom, tossing them to the top, bringing them down to the bottom, tossing them to the top, bringing them down to the bottom. And that force could pin a person beneath the water for days and days. In 2013, on the Neshaminy Creek in the summer of 2013, at the Neshaminy Falls in Ben Salem, it's pretty close to where I did another video of the Playwicky Park, which is on my channel. There were friends from childhood that were there, and they decided to jump into the rolling creek after it was like a really heavy rain, similar to this, and ride over the dam. And two of the boys got trapped in the churning of the water. 2 days they searched and searched, and they finally found their bodies just 30 feet from the dam. Just in 2023, Brigham Young University assembled like a list of every single low dam in the United States and put together like all the fatalities and put together a really nice report. And he said in the United States, more people drowned at low head dams in the last 50 years than from all the large dam failures during the same time period. And at least 6 people died at low dams just on this Neshaminy Creek in Bucks County. 6 people. Now, the Fish and Boat Commission has like a state law that requires all low head dams to be really marked as dangerous. And as you see, I don't see any markings here at all, other than the fact that they got those blue and white things that you would see at a pool. And it says here the dam in Tyler Park had at least half a dozen warnings. Stay off the dam and stay out of the water. I don't know, folks. I don't see a half a dozen warnings. I don't see any warnings. But the fact of the matter is, you just can't never underestimate the power of these dams. I mean, look how innocent it looks, but once you get some water, some rain, that really floodwaters really change the situation very quickly. Absolutely beautiful day in Tyler Park today. Got the ducks out. Absolutely gorgeous. All right. Start to head back now. It's really important, honestly, whether you're doing a simple fishing trip or you're going canoeing, kayaking, whatever. Always be safe. Always have some protection. Have that life vest. A lot of times you think, oh, I won't need it. I'll never need it. Look how beautiful it is. Yeah, but there's a lot of other people who thought they never needed it either. And a lot of times, if you do have even protection like that, it may not necessarily help you, because if you're getting that churning effect, like it was saying with the washer and dryer, how it's pulling it up and down, the person up and down, it's really not going to help you. So use your head, folks. Before you come out, use your head and think, what am I going to need? Is it really smart to come out at this time? Alec, unfortunately, he had no choice. That was his job. He had to come out here and place buoys for other people's safety, and he died doing that, trying to help other people. And if you ever come out here to the Tyler Park, come out to the boathouse, come to the dam, and remember him. We got some hawks up here. A shot of that for you. Well, I really thank you for watching. If you made it this far, please like, share, subscribe. And it's really important to be safe and always have a buddy system. Always have a buddy system. All right, that'll do it for me. Signing off from Tyler Park. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.